Okay, good morning. Welcome to
FunMath178.
FunMath number 178. Oop, probably back up just a touch. And interesting kind of luck. You and your brother are kind of working on something very similar today. So in his video, we looked at 41 times 39. We were learning about the distributive property. And we said that this was 40 plus 1 times 40 minus 1, actually. So that we could do 40 times 40, 40 times minus 1, which is minus 40, right? Mm-hmm. 1 times 40, and minus 1. So minus 40 plus 40 cancel. What's 40 times 40? 400.
No, it's 1,600.
What's 40 times 40?
1,600.
1,600 minus 1. So this is 1,599. So that's what we did. Mm-hmm. But with you, let's do something even a little more special, a little more abstract, a little more algebra-y. Let's do x minus 1 times x plus 1. What was x in our last equation? 40. Okay, so let's just see. So I get x squared and x minus 1. So I get x squared plus x squared plus x minus 1. Or x squared minus 1 equals x plus 1 times x minus 1. So when I say, what's 41 times 39, that's x plus 1 times x minus 1. So this should be 40 squared minus 1. But I could ask you, what is 51 times 49? What's that going to equal?
Well, the x would be, it's 50 squared minus 1.
Which is what?
It was 2,500 minus 1, or 2,499.
2,499. How about that? How about that? Pretty exciting, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how about this one? How about, you ready for a cool one? How about 14 times 16? What's that?
So the x is 15.
Okay, so I get 15 squared minus 1.
15 squared is 225, so
yeah.
it's 224.
224. Okay, now you pick one.
What about 65 times 67?
65 times 67. Okay.
The x would be 66.
66.
Squared.
Squared.
Minus 1.
Minus 1 now.
Well, 6 squared is 36.
Yeah. 60
squared is 3,600.
Okay.
So it's 3,636.
Sure about that?
Then minus 1.
So you think, what you've done is you've said 66 squared equals 60 squared plus 6 squared. You think that's right?
No.
How about, does 16, you know what 16 squared is?
I know 15 squared.
Well, do you know what 16 squared is?
Not off the top of my head.
256.
Oh yeah.
Is that equal to 10 squared plus 6 squared?
No.
No. What's wrong with this? Is x plus y squared equal to x squared plus y squared? Can you?
No.
Is that how squaring works?
No.
Okay. So 66 squared is not 3636. Definitely not. Definitely not. So we would have to multiply this out.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
It's
so
a pretty big number.
It is a pretty big number. It's between, well, it's fine. We would have to know one. But you know, there's one right around here that we could actually figure out pretty quickly. What if we did instead 63 times 65? This would be 64 squared minus 1.
That's 8 to the 4th. Because 64 is 8 squared.
Right, that's 8 to the 4th, or 2 to the what? You know what 64 is? 2 to the...
2 to the 6.
So 64 squared is 2 to the...
64 squared is 2 to the 12th.
Okay, do you know what 2 to the 10th is?
1,024.
Okay, so 2 to the 10th is 1,024.
Then
2 to the 11th is...
2,048.
2 to the 12th
is 4,096.
So this is 4,095. Note that it ends in a 5, because this ends in 3 times 5. Okay, So, good job today. Good job. This was just kind of a neat trick with these quadratic expressions that we're playing around with. But one thing we're really going to have to work on remembering is that when you square things, you don't add them like this. Not equal, not equal, not equal. Okay? Okay? All right. Good job, today, sweetie. Good job.